How's it going, everybody? Welcome. Welcome to the Mimic Trap. My name is Ethan Alexander. Welcome to my magical interdimensional junk shop that is currently not as full of junk as I would love for it to be. I've been away for 2 months and haven't done shit. Hi. Hey, Spots. Ready for some amazing art? You have the chance to stream again? Yay! I'm super excited to be back. I have had a weird. I don't even know how to explain the rabbit hole I've gone down in my life. We had some stuff kind of pick up at work. I've been away quite a bit, mostly because of work, but also because I've fallen into the rabbit hole brain rot that is Trigun. Which that was kind of eating up all my time. I was coping, I think, with gay, which, is fine. But I'm back, and I appreciate you guys for sticking around. But yeah, so I have stuff going on. We're gonna go ahead over to my drawing screen where nothing wrong with some good brain rot. Thank you. Spots. All right, so we're gonna hop over to my drawing screen where I have me. I finally made a human PNG of myself drawing. So I have something that's not my little dog just chilling there. So this is me. But yeah, we're gonna be working on some Vashwood art today for anybody who hasn't seen my tweet and the title. I have options. Let me go over to where I can actually click on things. We have, let's see, open, recent. We have the 98 version, which is the OG anime. We have Tri-Stamp, which that's another good option. And then we have, if I can get it to come up, where is Trimax? Oh, I did not prep this one for stream. Whoops. Hopefully this isn't too many layers. Yeah, and we have Trimax, which is pretty much the same color palette as didn't I? Yeah, I did. I kept a little thing for. I gotta say, Trimax was a chore to actually. Oh, thank you, Spaz. It is lovely. Thank you. But yeah, Trimax was. I was like, you know what? I did the 98 version, and that was fine. That was great. That was dandy. And then I was like, it would be a really simple edit to switch it over to Trimax. No, it wasn't. Because Vash goes through so many costume changes within Trimax. I swear to God, every time I think Naito got tired of drawing something some way, he had him get into an accident. Whoopsie, the coat's ripped. We were to change all the buttons on it. Whoopsie, we're changing his shoes. Like, so much stuff changed. Honestly, I got so frustrated that I gave Wolfwood the choker that isn't completely canon, but is on some of his official like figurines, so it's canon. And I almost got so frustrated with trying to figure out which complicated ass outfit I was gonna give Vash that I almost put him in the really thirsty ass undersuit. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's basically a midriff. His whole like stomach is showing and his back, and it's sleeveless, and it's a whole thing. It's very nice. But I was like, I'm not gonna be that bad. We're not going that far into my brain rot. Let's not. So we got Woo Woo with his with his choker. So we have options. I was thinking of just starting on the 98 version. If anybody has any requests, I will pop over to whichever one. Spots, I don't know if you've see the different iterations of Trigun or not, but you're the one talking. So what do you think? What are we gonna do? 'Cause I'm sort of down for any of them. I should have asked Ossian. Poor Ossian. Ossian commented on my my post of, damn it, I'm gonna be he's gonna be asleep. Spots, I have exactly 1% knowledge of the series. Let's go with the most fun. The most fun, I mean the most movement is the 98, I think. Trimax is sort of good because it's new, and I love, or no, Trimax is the old one. Trigun Stampede is the newest one, this one. But the Trimax one is also just fun because I can bitch about how frustrating this outfit was. But if we're going with fun, I think we'll do good old the 98 anime. Do not save. I don't need to save that. I didn't edit anything. Alright, so we'll do the 98 version. But I feel bad, poor Ossian, he's going to sleep because he is in a Europe time zone, so he is not going to be able to be here. And I should have asked him what he said, what he thought about which one we should do, because I don't know which would he prefer, and I'm honestly don't know how much we're gonna get through today. We'll see. I've done all the sketching, so this is mostly gonna be outlining and then coloring if we have chance. But we'll go ahead and let me actually make another layer so I don't let's name this outlines. So we're gonna kind of, because last time I streamed art, I was super fresh with doing art streams. Oh yeah, I'll definitely upload the final results to Twitter and stuff, and probably Hub World so people can see. But last time we were drawing, I was working on the Easter eggs, and those were super fun, but I was like completely terrified to do any amount of layers, so we're gonna kind of roll with it and see what happens. We'll do one whole thing for outlines. I don't mind working around that, but we will try and separate some of the colors so I'm not struggling later. Because I will struggle later if the colors aren't on separate things. You believe in my computer? Thank you. Actually, my computer's been doing really well with so I started up Honkai Star Rail. Finally. Let's rotate this bitch. Hold on. Because I'm not gonna draw his face from that angle. Alright, so I started up Honkai. Oh, let's see. Let's lower this a bit. Is that it? No, where is it? It's the thing. This is, there we go. That's better. Alright, so yes, I started up Honkai Star Rail, and it actually runs on medium settings, which I am flabbergasted by. I am like just amazed. That is to say, it runs, but it's not like, it's not super great. It's very much, sometimes the audio is chunky during cutscenes. Only during cutscenes, though. And it's sort of not liking the first world you go to. But it's been doing, and I'm very proud of it. It's doing a good job. Funnily enough, the newer game, Star Rail, runs better than Minecraft on this thing. Let's not give him so much forehead. Yo, I'm so proud of the potato. That is amazing. It can run it all. Run it at all. Yeah, I know, but I figured... So, my roommate Azu, they were saying, like, it was built for a phone. So I'm like, if my poor computer can't keep up with a phone, then we're gonna have... you know, that's a problem. But, so, I'm thinking it runs as good as a, like, not an iPhone, but a phone. So that's something. That's something to be proud of. All right. I don't need to zoom in this far. This is 100%. I also made this super big because I'm like, you know what? You never know. I might make something, posters, eventually, if I ever. We were joking about going to a con, and I'm like, I could just have an art booth. That'd be fun. I don't have the funds for that, but that would be a goal in the future at some point. Love to do that. I don't have nearly enough stuff to ever sell at like an art booth, but that would be super cool. I also just really like to hang out with people IRL. All I do is work. that is kind of all I end up doing with my day. I don't know why I'm starting on his chin and his just general outline. I usually end up starting with eyes. Roll down. Also, it's really funny. Oh, Spots, I bet you sell out all your art. It's so good. Thank you. Spots, you're so sweet. Oh my gosh. What was I saying? I was saying something. Um, what was I saying? Oh yes. So there's this whole thing with like OG the original anime from '98 and the newer anime, which is Trigun Stampede, where I was struggling with the kind of style of it just because they look so fucking young. Even though Vash is Spots, do you care about spoilers? Because spoilers are going to kind of abound in this. I don't know who all else is here, but if you object to spoilers, it's probably good to like hop off. Spoil away? Okay, cool. So Vash is canonically like over 100 years old. He's a entirely different race. He is not human. He's 150. And seeing him looking like baby girl, which everyone he's canonic his basically the fandom has dubbed him baby girl like officially. that it's really weird, and I thought it was like they were really toning him down for like the newer audiences and like what is it, like K-pop boy bands and stuff like that. And it turns out I put their faces side by side when I was editing because I started with this one, and then when I was altering it to tri-stamp kind of standards, I didn't actually have to make that many changes. The only thing really is the jawline here. It would be a little smoother, which I just wrecked that. But yeah, the jawline a little smoother is all it is. That is the only change. Everything else is directly proportional, but the reason it looks so weird is because of his hair. Because his hair's not standing on end. That is why it looks so weird. And it's amazing how much a haircut can do for a bitch. Like, the hell? Wolfwood's same thing. Even, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, no, it's really funny. Also, the really big glasses, because they made his glasses much bigger. I thought it was just a style thing at first, but I think it's actually for plot reasons, because he has eyes that do reflect. So it's not a thing that was in the original at all, or in the manga, but in Tri-Stamp, they have like these glowing patterns that are kind of all over them, and in their irises, they have more of those patterns, but they'll reflect in the light. And so so the way I think of it is his glasses are kind of protecting people from seeing like the sun glaring into his markings. So yeah, it's a cool thing. I will rant about this. Because the new one does look super baby girl. Yes, it does. It really looks super baby girl. And even Wolfwood looks super young there, even though he's... So Wolfwood's also... This is more spoilers. So Wolfwood is also kind of an odd case. He's human, but he's altered. And he is aging faster than he's supposed to. So he's supposed to be like in his early 20s, like 23, 24, like at max. But he's supposed to look like he's 35 pushing 40. So that's why like he looks very rugged and everything. And it's so funny because he looks so young in the new one, but the same thing is it's really just his jawline is shaped a little different, and that's just an art style. Rant away. I'd love to hear it. Okay, good, because I've had no one to talk to about this because Ozzy doesn't hear any about my shit. Because I have been talking their ear off. It has been... It's also really hard because I have to find weird things funny. And, so I've been laughing at stuff and they just kind of look at me like, why are you like this? that is most of our conversations now is just them looking at me like I'm a goofy weirdo, mostly deadpan. Yeah, that's kind of a thing. So I haven't really had anybody rant to. I really should hit up Ossian more so I can have someone to just talk to about these things, but I've been so far down the rabbit hole, I haven't been communicating with other people. It's a problem. I'm working on it. Alright. Now his hair is up, so it would be... You and Ossian should totally have a gab session over it. Yeah, that'd be fun, I'm sure. Honestly, if I could actually stream and do anything else, like if I could have Discord open, I would be totally down for like a collab where we just rant about Trigun. Like that would be great. Just Trigun review. Come rant with us about your ships. That would be hysterical. I wonder if he'd be down for that. Cause I could just stream on his channel. That would be amazing. That would be great. It's so nice being able to talk about my gay shit. Because this is what is currently inhabiting my brain, and there is not much I can do about it. It lives here now. I'm sort of borderline. I tried to make the facial proportions and stuff for this very to the actual anime's style, but I'm sitting here thinking I just want to add more to it and put it in more of my style. I don't know why I haven't, to be honest, but I'm sort of trying to figure out how much of my style I want to incorporate into it. And I love the little flyaways. Honestly, this updo he has would not work if it weren't for the flyaways, because I drew it without it, and he looks stupid. He looks like a complete idiot. But with the little pieces that just don't want to stay up, it really makes it, and I can't figure out why exactly, but it does. Also, it helps me give this a little bit more movement. He'd look like Bart. Yes, he looks like Bart. He looks like really like if Bart was a sweetheart. Like if that's possible. And I feel bad about that. He looks like a guy who's trying really hard to be cool, and failing at it. And I feel bad for saying that because he's actually really cool. But yeah, he needs the flyaway pieces. And it's really funny too because I couldn't figure out how to get the gravity to work for his hair because it's stuck straight up, right? But in a lot of the profile pictures, you'll see it's kind of tilted backwards, so it looks a lot better, especially for the Trimax version where it has the double colored hair. It looks a lot better when it's spiked sort of backwards. But so for this whole thing, what's happening is Wolfwood's picking him up, right? But he kind of scooped him. So this is all going up, and he's tilting him down to be a dramatic little shit. So that means all of the movement of the clothes would be going this way, and the movement of everything over this side would be going up this way. So I sort of had to figure out the movement of everything. But yeah, that's sort of what my brain was going through for most of this. Also, can I just say, completely random, super off topic, the fact that the fandom has dubbed Wolfwood Woo Woo, I don't know who started that. I don't know why. It's a whole thing, but I've been laughing my ass off for like several days now, just woo woo. Ossian tweeted out woo woo Wednesdays, and I almost lost my shit. Oh gosh. The movement looks super smooth. Thank you. And yes, woo woo. Fucking woo woo. Oh my god, there's so many cute like fanon things, like little silly like AUs and things that everybody's like sort of agreed on for whatever reason. But they have like a creature version of Vash where in the manga he has a moment where he goes full into what his race really is. Not fully, but like he like freaks out. He absolutely like he has like a PTSD moment so his body freaks out. And he starts growing wings all over him, and he looks like just a massive ball of wings. And so everyone's been like, look at him, look at how adorable he is. And like, there's this thing called La Crichora, where it's just a cute little itty bitty fluff ball with wings, and it's adorable. And now that's become a thing. I saw someone made a plushie of that. I saw that on Twitter, and I'm just like, it's so cute. Why is this so cute? This should be an This is like an Eldritch, freaking oh, what Lovecrafty and biblically accurate angel. Like it's like what is this? It shouldn't be this cute. I really just adore this series. Honestly, Spots, if you have the time to contribute to this, which I realize it's a whole thing, especially considering now there's 3 iterations of it. You have the manga, you have the 98 anime, you have the anime that came out this year. But still, it's really good. Honestly, if you just want to dip your toes in, the most lighthearted version is the 98 anime. It's on Hulu right now. And Crunchyroll, but Crunchyroll's put everything through frickin' everything's behind a paywall now, which is annoying. So if you don't have Crunchyroll, it's kind of a pain in the butt. But you can also find a lot of it on YouTube because they don't really care. It's a really old anime at this point. So a lot of it's kind of on there. Support the actual thing, but you know, you can't. Borrow Cyrus account. There you go. I'll see if I can find the anime on Crunchyroll. Yeah, no, it's really good. And the I will say, if you, I don't know how much you like dark stuff, because it can get very bloody, it can be very gory. In some of the, like the 98 anime, not as much. Like there's still some dark topics, but they like barely hint at them, so it's not like super bad. But there's some moments. But the new anime is much darker. Trimax is darker than both of them, and that's just a warning. It's like all of the content warnings. Good to know. Yeah, you know, it's all of the content warnings. Not all of them, obviously, but like the big ones. I'm not feeling these little middle pieces. I need them to be. What do I need y'all to be doing? Something like this. I don't mind dark, but sad gets me. Oh, there's, so it's yeah, they're sad, but it's very lighthearted up until towards the end when the plot is really thick and it kind of has to be sad. It doesn't have to be, but you know, I won't spoil you on. We won't spoil you on the tragedy. Cause there is tragedy. It do get sad. Let's see. How do I feel about this? Ugh. No. What am I doing? Let's see. Sometimes it's good to turn the sketch off. Let's see. I do kind of want some forward hairs, though. I just have to figure out what I want. I think that's pretty good. Definitely needs more here. My style is very as much detail as I can put in it while still making it look anime. So yeah, I'll keep the little wispies and stuff. Like this with the this stuff right here is very much more where the actual art would be for the show, but I like my little wispies, all the little hair strands and stuff. Oof, okay, I'll do my best. Yeah, do your best. If you really want to check it out. I love it so much. I very much, it wasn't like super popular when it first came out, so it's really funny now that we've got the reboot and everything, and now everybody's like super hyped for it. So it's like, yeah, it's finally getting the attention it deserves, and I'm very happy about that. Not that you don't go to conventions and see the what does Azu call it? The obligatory cross guy. That's Wolfwood. He is the obligatory cross guy. Some of this is really hard to see while I have the sketch lines on. And I'm zoomed in way too far, but that's fine. I am trying really hard not to be super like precise about everything. which is very difficult for me because I need things to be just so I'm very much a perfectionist with my art. I don't mean to be. I'm working on it, but it makes everything take so much longer than it needs to, which is the big problem. Like, everything would be fine if it just didn't take me longer because I sit here and micro adjust everything. Some people use chunky brushes to avoid that. I've tried chunky brushes. I don't mind them, but like, it's not my favorite. I like my crisp lines. I think the problem is anime. Because if you watch, you know, a really well done anime, they typically have very crisp lines. I have seen a couple, though, that use kind of a little bit more, like, chalky kind of lines, which is always really interesting and really fun to look at, but it's just not the same. Yeah, crisp lines are so nice. Yeah, I like them. It makes me very happy. I didn't want to give him too much eyelash. But I also want to give him too much eyelash. I also want to give him eyeliner. Which is the only reason why this is so thick on my sketch. Because I'm trying really hard not to just make him goth. In some of the panels in the anime, he has literal eyeliner. And I can't, just because I know I'm gonna do the baby girl version later, and I don't need him to be so baby girl. I feel like that's too much. Manga can get away with some interesting line art styles. They really can. I really love the... It's funny, in manga, I really love the dramatic use of, like, shadow, where it's like... Deliberate just... Oh, hi! I don't know how to shout out people yet. Hi! Thank you all for dropping by. Thank you, Dilly Brew. How do I shout out people? How do I? Hello, Riesel. Hello, everybody. Hello, mate. Cool. Can I shout? Oh, hold on. Can I do the thing? Shout out was given. Did Azu do it? I think Azu did it. Oh, thank you for the follow. Hi. Thank you so much. I don't know how things work. So I apologize for the scuff. Hope the art goes well. Thank you. Holy crap. They're not... They're close to kissing. They're very close to kissing. Oh, hold on. Oh my gosh, the chat. Holy crap. They're gonna switch. Oh no, they're hold on. Let me zoom out. Y'all don't even know. Hold on. Let me zoom out. Let me put this back to where it was. And hold on. I've zoomed too much. I got excited. Hold on. This is Vash has been swept off his feet. That is the thing. This is I wasn't expecting my legs to not suddenly be from under me, but is that the man, the myth, the legend himself? Yes, it is. Yes, this is Wolfwood and Vash, and this is from the 98 version. I have 3 different versions that I may or may not be working on tonight. I did this exact same pose for 0 reason. In the 98 anime style, the Trimax manga style, and the new Tri-Stampede. Yes, no. Oh, thank you! Evergreen Fur, I love your art style. That's so nice. Thank you. Oh my gosh, there's so many people here now. But yeah, so you caught me on a day I haven't streamed in like ages, and we're drawing gay today. It's Pride. We celebrating. Oh my gosh. All right, so let me give it. Where was I? Let me put there we go, so I can actually see my outlines. 1 sec. Gay drawer detected. Oh my goodness. But yeah, welcome. I am a doggish VTuber. I'm currently PNG tuber. I have a magical interdimensional junk shop, and we do art here, and and games occasionally, but art. Question. I think I heard you mention Kazu. Do you mean Kazu-chan? Did I mention Kazu, or was it... That might have just been me laughing. I really do apologize. What did I say that sounded like Kazu? What was I talking about when I said that? Because I'm like very hyper. I have ADHD, so Oh, Kazu, you mean Azu-chan. Azu is my roommate. Azu is my roomie. They are super cool. Oh hey, yeah, Azu is actually in the stream, in the chat. Great. But yeah. Speaking of, hello. Oh my gosh, there's people. There's so many people today. Welcome. Let's see. What am I doing? Oh, his glasses. Let me put his glasses on a separate layer so I don't ruin his face, because I will. Here we are. Oh my gosh. Such a see art. Has everybody who's coming in, has anybody actually watched Trigun and any of the forums, read the manga, etc., etc.? I'm always interested to find new people to talk to about this, because it is my current brain rot. It's been my brain rot for a long time, but currently it's the strongest brain rot. I should just copy this line. I really should. Oh, actually, that's not a bad line. Let's leave that. I've laughed so much, I have... sorry, also asthma. We've come to see men kissing. They certainly look like they about to. Oh my goodness. I'm glad there's some people who appreciate some nice gay. And they were both boys, yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my, I'm enjoying all the little things. I don't know what that face is, but it's funny. I'm also old, so if you guys throw memes and stuff up in the chat, I might not know what you're talking about. I am a workaholic, so I don't get out much. As is clearly indicated by the fact that this is what I do in my free time. We just draw some lovely little gay people. Not in my phone today. We are on the computer. My poor, poor potato computer that can barely do what it can, but it's working. And that's the important thing. I'm being way too detailed on these glasses. This is entirely unnecessary. I haven't watched Trigun, but it's been on my list for a while. Oh, okay. So I'm glad you guys came in now rather than... because we were talking major spoilers earlier. But definitely give it a check out. Anybody who's sensitive to like dark topics, do be aware. Read up on your content warnings. If you're looking for the lighter-hearted version, the 98 anime is the lightest of the versions. Everything gets kind of darker from there. Trigun Stampede is dark. I consider the manga Trigun Maximum much darker, just in general. Lot more death, honestly. But I will say Trigun Stampede had a lot more on-screen death, a lot more gore. To me, it seemed a little bit more gory than the Maximum, but you know, there's a whole different thing when you jump from a panel to actual anime where they can, you know, make it extra dramatic and stuff. We look the gun of Try. We do love a dark medium. Yeah, it's really good. It's really great. What do you mean it's not a rom-com? It isn't a rom-com. It's one of those things where some people will try and fight you and say that this is not canon, but it definitely fucking is. Naito himself has made some comments. It's definitely actually canon. It's just, it's really not subtle. It's really funny that people are like, yeah, no, it's not a thing. In the anime, they do try to give him the romance interest that's the lady, and that's fine, because she's also a viable romance option. It's just, the manga, really, I am too gay for this. Yes, it is canon, and it makes me so happy. Let's see, how do I want to do the brackets for his glasses? Let's see, like that. Cool. I don't need to add these tiny details that no one's gonna see. Oh my god. Wow. Ethan, what are some of your favorite animes? Oh my gosh, a lot of mainstream ones, unfortunately. Fortunately or unfortunately. I love Full Metal Alchemist. I've seen both the original and Brotherhood. I liked Brotherhood because it kind of tied up a lot of loose ends, but I really liked the original. Just, it got really dark. And it's fun, and it took a kind of different turn on things. I love Inuyasha. I'm a dog VTuber. I love Inuyasha. Inuyasha's like my jam. What else? I like a lot of. The problem is I like a lot of stuff. I like a lot of shoujo romance stuff, but I also like a lot of like shonen. I watched a little bit of Naruto growing up. I got through like season 5. And it's just so long, I just kind of fell out of it. It's not really its fault. I tried really hard to get into, Do We Love Good Shoujo? I need to watch FMA. Oh my gosh, if you haven't seen FMA, you got to. It's like, it's been out for so long. Like, it's a staple of the anime genre. Please do. You will not be sad about it. Rumbling Hearts, the real one. I don't think I've seen Rumbling Hearts. I've seen... What stuff have I seen? Relife was really good. Is that the one? Relife? Is that the one where... I don't remember names to things is the problem. I remember the vibes. I just don't remember what the actual show names are. I love Fruits Basket. Oh man, it's a classic you should definitely gonna watch. Okay, Rumble Hearts, okay. I'll give it a go if I can find it. Let's see, what is the new one? I've watched some crazy dark stuff. I've watched oh my gosh, what is the new thing? It's the chuniest chuny thing I've ever seen in my life, and it's the funniest thing ever, and it's really dark, and he has no idea. He thinks it's a game the entire time. What is it? The Eminence in Shadow, or whatever the hell the name of it is. That has been fun. Yeah, no, Naruto is not the chuniest thing I've seen now. This is literally, it's about a dude that's so chuny that he trains himself to be like the perfect, like, fighter, and when he finds out he will never be stronger than a nuke, he decides he has to go to a magic world, and he gets himself a Sekite on accident, and he completely takes charge of that world. He's the chuniest guy. He's like, I'm gonna build up this bunch of friends, and we're gonna do shadow stuff. I don't want to be the protagonist. I want to be the person who controls things from the darkness. And it's really funny. Siren and another friend of mine are digging that one. Oh, they've seen it. Yeah, no, it's actually really good. It's every time he just kind of like doesn't care about one of the potential female romance options is also really funny to me. Oh, thank you for the follow, Pakakuro. Yeah. I also really love that when it's like the protagonist. If you're gonna have a harem, I like the is completely stupid, has no idea that it's a possibility, probably is not even interested kind of harems. Those are funny to me. Those are hysterical to me. I don't know why, they just are. Oh. Let's see. I watch so much stuff and I can't think of anything right now that I've been asked. Oh my god, Skate the Infinity. Why am I not Skate the Infinity? Yes, that was one of my more recent ones I've been watching. I love that so much. It's one of those ones where it's not gay, but I mean, come on. My god, please. I don't know how you could get more gay. I need to catch up on Skate. Oh, it's so good. Really to feel a good stream. Thank you. Yes, Skate is so good. Oh, good spots! You've seen it too? Yeah, no, that is one of my favorites right now is Skate. I'm so excited that they've actually greenlit a second season. I don't know when it's dropping, but like we're getting more. We're getting content, and I'm really hoping because Longa and oh my gosh, why can't I think of it? It starts with an R. Ah, it's gonna drive me. Reiki. Longa and Reiki is so cute. I love how freaking camp Adam is. Yes, he's the funniest thing. Like, I don't like him for so many reasons. He's such a bad person, but he's it's like so over the top and flamboyant. It's the best thing. But yes, Longa and Reiki, yes, and Joe and Cherry Blossom. What is Cherry's actual name? they tease each other for it all the time. I do not like Adam, but he's an icon for real, for real. Yes, exactly. Like, he's one of those ones where you feel good about hating him because you're supposed to hate him. He's a complete dick. He's a complete asshole. He does not deserve our pity. But here we are, just enjoying him because he's garbage. And but flamboyant garbage. And I can appreciate that. I am go asleep for me. I'm tired, but you are a very wicked legend. Keep up the good working. Yes, forsooth. Thank you. Okay, yeah, good night, Dilly Brew. Thank you so much for dropping by, and thank you for the raid. It's been great. Forsooth, that's great. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let's see. Wait, what did Spots say? Spots, he's so dumb and his secretary man deserves a better he does deserve a better boyfriend. Like, I swear to God. Like, I'm glad he finally started recognizing him at the end of the, you know, the everything. But, like, God. Dude. Come on. You were ready to throw him under the bus so hard. Why? That's so rude. I know you're the villain, but damn. Why you gotta be like that? Let's see, I think it would dip down about here. I didn't draw that on the sketch, but we're adding that now, and I'm gonna have to remember that when I get back to Trimax. Okay. Alright, cool. My daily good night. Look, the fact that the secretary likes being called puppy sends me, right? Right? Like Let me label this clothes before I get, because I'm gonna have to do that. Clothes or glasses? This is gonna end up being a mess by the end of it, so it's fine. But yeah, no, he really, you can't tell me that's not some dom sub stuff there. Like, it has to be. Like, I don't want to think about what goes on there, but it's gotta be. Alright, so back to outlines, so I can actually, I never drew his people. I'm getting really sidetracked all over the place, but that's bound to happen. Let's see. What other stuff do I like? I'm trying to think of animes I watch, and I can't. This is the curse of my brain. I will rant about stuff, and then as soon as you ask me about them, I don't remember that they exist, and that's a thing. I had... let's see. Do you like Dorohedoro? I've not seen it. I've been a little concerned because I'm pretty sure I saw a lizard man eat a bitch. Which, you know, that's fine and all, but it didn't seem like my jam. I might look back into it. That's the one I'm thinking of, right? Yeah, LOL, yeah. Okay, cool. I was a little concerned about that, but yeah, the art style looks really nice. I never finished it, but I did really like the cyberpunk anime. I got to, I think, episode 6, I think? I got like halfway through, and we just haven't gotten back to it, and I don't have Netflix right now. But he's actually quite silly. It's very gory, though. I don't mind gory too much. It just really depends. I don't think I can handle too much of the gore. That's kind of my issue, I think. Ooh, but he's actually quite silly. You know, I've heard really good things about it, is the funny thing. I just bitches eating other bitches just ain't just really concerns me more than anything. But yeah. I'm trying to think of some other really good ones because there's been some older ones that I really liked. Eureka 7, if anybody watches any... I don't like a lot of mechs, but I really, really liked Eureka 7. That one was so good from start to finish. I loved it so much. I watched it way back when it was on Adult Swim. And it is, if you watch the dub, it's Johnny Young Bosch, but he's in a lighter tone, so you won't recognize it right away, and it's really cute. And I don't know why I gave it a little jiggy jag there. It doesn't need that. With no spoilers, he just puts their head in his mouth to read them for a lack of a... Oh, like a shark. Like, basically like how a shark can only sense things with its mouth, basically. So it's like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna bite this real quick. Okay, no, that's not food. Okay, that's fine. Spots. Oh, I remember that one. I watched a few episodes on Adult Swim too. Yeah, no, it's really, really good. I adored it. Eureka 7 is so cute. The problem is I remember the vibe really well, but I could actually rewatch it and not feel like, you know, I could probably rewatch it at this point and not feel like I'm actually rewatching something. So I might do that at some point. But it's really, really good. They're on, I think, they're on another world. It's very future. It's got mechs, of course, but they're fighting things called the Corallians. Um, Yeah, and the mech that our main character ends up in can only run if both of them are in it. So of course it's gonna be cute. Let's see. Other mech, Macross. I've seen Macross Delta specifically. I loved it so fucking much. It was so good. Oh my god. I did not think singing mechs in space was gonna be like such a good thing because it's such a genre mashup, but like it was so good and I love it so much. That's another one that I'd like to rewatch just for the sake of rewatching it. I don't need to make his neck this far down because his clothes is gonna go over it. But yeah, if anybody's been thinking about Macross, I personally love Macross Delta. I haven't seen the other ones yet. We started the prior season. I don't remember what it's called, the one right before Delta, but we haven't finished it yet. I've got a lot of anime that I've watched some of, and not a lot of anime that I've finished, and it's a problem. And it's not the anime's fault. I have ADHD. There's a chance I'll never go back to it, but remember it fondly. So that's you know. So that's a thing. Should I put the blush lines on now, or just? Well, I'm not gonna run into the glasses, so we'll just throw these on here just for the sake of my brain. No, that is a mood to start and not finish. Yeah, it's like adult life and like things just kind of get out of hand and stuff. And okay, how is this looking? This isn't looking too bad. His eye's gonna look a little bug-eyed until I actually color it because I don't like to put the white in until I've actually started coloring. So he's gonna look a little terrified for a hot minute, but he's not terrified. Surprised, yes, but not terrified. Let's see. All right, so let's go back to clothes. I can actually zoom out now and be a little bit more chunky with the clothes because holy crap, trying to figure out how all this would fly up in the air was a thing, and I'm sideways right now. That's fine. I actually really dig this angle. If I was gonna crop this, that's an idea though, isn't it? He's got a cute spook, that's all. Yeah, but look, I'm not going to do this, but were I in a mood, tilting, can you guys see this tilt? Hold on, let me swap back. Yeah, you guys can see the tilt. But yeah, no, this would be fun. Oh no, I don't want to move that. Don't do that. No. What did I do? Holy fuck. Hold on. Let me put that back where that went. Okay. Yes. Okay, we're back. We're good. I accidentally dragged. So I clicked OBS with my pen for my tablet, and it decided it just wanted to drag it around. It's like, oh, hey, this is fun. It's fun time now. And I'm like, no, go back. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. I am... all right, let me calm down. Yeah, it's fine. It's all back where it's supposed to be. I just have it, like, perfectly balanced so I can both draw and also look at chat right next to it. Which is also why the cropping's a little weird for, like, it's not full screen for the drawing window. Which, you know, I don't think it detracts too much, but, Alright, now I have to get into the nice fun lines of everything moving, and hope I do this well. I love flowy clothes, I love movement, I love just lines that implicate action, things going on. I'm not good at it, typically. Like, this stuff is not so bad, because there's only, like, one kind of direction things are going. It's cyclical. But I have a friend who is really, really good at, like, action stances and stuff. His art is so great. I would share him, but I never know if you guys are gonna run into his, cough, concerning work or not. Which I don't know how comfortable I am exposing y'all to like his 18 plus stuff. So we're just gonna, I might shout him out at some point, just not right now. 'Cause I don't know what he's doing right now. Every day is a surprise with him. I get some text messages that I'm like, honey, I didn't need to see that. Buddy. Buddy. That is fair. Yeah, I love him. I adore him. He is somebody I known from college. He's a good kid. He's such a good kid. Like, he's just a sweetheart. And I adore him. But as he's really matured, he's gotten into, like, stuff that I didn't care to know about him. Which is fine. I'm happy for him. You have friends that you think of as like kids, and it's like, I don't want to think of you in that capacity, my friend. That's not how we vibe. That's my one friend, the really sweet one that he calls me boss, with a lowercase b and a 0 and $2 signs, specifically to annoy the shit out of me. When little bro grows up, yes, exactly. He's big little bro vibes. I adore him. He's such a sweetheart. We keep trying to kidnap him. We're like, we need roommates. Do you want to come up and live with us in a completely different state, please? Please come and stay with us. You can work here. There are jobs, probably. Oh, bless him, but it sounds wonderful. We're cheering for you, boss. Not you two spots. Jesus Christ, I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, jeez. Don't ask me how that got started. I really don't know. I think it's really because he was going through his chuny. He wants to be like a Yakuza bro kind of thing for a while. Yeah, that was a thing. We were talking about anime. I can't think. If anybody has any other anime they'd like to shout out, I can tell you whether I've watched it or not. But otherwise, I can't think. Oh, bless, that's adorable. Yeah, no, he was going through his, like, you look over and he's kind of, like, squatting on the ground with a cigarette. He's quit since then, which I'm really proud of him. But with, like, a cigarette being real creepy, and we're in front of a Waffle House, and it's like, buddy, what the fuck are you doing? Buddy, this is not how normal people... Like, I hung out with the weird kids who liked anime and, like, just stuff. Like, that was my friend group, but he kind of took the cake a little bit, and it was really... I love him. I love him so much. He's such a good kid. Spots, I just finished watching Buddy Daddies. Oh, before I watched Skate, and somehow it was way less gay. Was it? Because it looked so gay. He sounds like a blast. He is a blast. He's one of those ones where if I wasn't afraid of something coming out of his mouth, of what would come out of his mouth, I would have him on stream sometime. But yeah, no, I haven't seen Buddy Daddy, but I saw some, like, you know how Crunchyroll posts spoilers, which is really annoying, but Crunchyroll, like, little clips that I thought, oh, it's posted by the people who show the anime. Surely it couldn't be, you know, that spoilery, and then you find out it is. And it looked really not as gay as I was hoping it would be, and it looks like it might be tragic, and I'm kind of hesitant because I'd rather it be just, you know, headcanon, I've never seen it, but it's definitely gay. Like, can we just pretend, please? We did start watching Spy X Family at some point. We just never really... we started it when it came out, so we wanted to wait so we could binge it. So, Spots, it looks gay, but, like, it feels so wholesomely platonic, too. That's sweet, though. I don't blame anyone for ships, but I also just love that it's good besties being besties. Yeah, that is really sweet. I do like that. That's really nice. That is really sweet. I do like that. Let's see. Here's Wolfwood Fingies. Oh, do I need to make the fingies bigger? Because I remember needing to make the fingies bigger on Ossians. Do I? It's not oh, good. It's not okay, so I will actually give it a go because there's other good ones that I know of. Like, oh, hey, welcome back, Evergreen Perry. You've gotten your drink. Hopefully it is a good beverage. But, yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so there's some tragic ones that, like, banana fish I've heard is really, really, really good, but I don't know if I can like hurt my heart on purpose, like that. I say, knowing how I am, I'll probably end up watching it at some point. But it's just I've heard really good things about it, and I just can't. I can't right now. I can't do that to myself. So on banana fish, oh no. Evergreen Perry got some peach and raspberry squash. Ooh, that sounds good. I like peach flavored things. I like raspberry things, but not like the super artificial raspberry. I like it if it tastes like real raspberries. I love raspberries. They're so good. I've actually eaten wild raspberries. Syra told me it's amazing, but that I would cry my eyes out, so you know there's a warning. Yeah, no, I know. That's what everyone said. Banana fish is tragic, and I want to watch it, but like I don't. I'm gonna have to be in a particular mood for it. Is the problem? And am I ever in that mood? I don't know. That's the problem. See, I think those wrinkles make sense. I don't know if they do. Hold on. It kind of makes sense. It's hard when things are like going between fingies. And then there's also this, which is a separate flap. I grow raspberries in my garden. I always forget to pick them though. Oh my gosh, you actually have wild raspberry bushes. We used to, me and like my mom, back when I lived at home, we would always go to like, we shouldn't go to parks and pick the raspberries there, but we would pick the raspberries there because it was a little tiny park and like there's not enough deer in the area that really need to eat them. Otherwise I would have left them. But yeah, no, we've made some raspberry jam and stuff, and it's really good. Raspberries, wild raspberries and homegrown raspberries taste so much fucking better than store-bought raspberries. I don't know what they do to the ones in the store, but they don't taste good. They're not the same, and I am stupidly angry at the grocery stores for the quality of the things. And they also go bad immediately. They also, like, fuzz, like, almost immediately. You're lucky if you don't see them in the grocery store covered in mold. It's like, no! This isn't what I came here for. It's me with blackberries. Sour store-bought is trash. Honestly, yes, exactly. Blackberries are very similar like that. Let's see. So this is... I'm trying to figure out what's a sketch line and what's actually what I intended. Or, it's all sketch lines, but I'm trying to figure out what was supposed to be there and what isn't. And that's currently driving me crazy. Oh, this is a seam. And that is actually the thing. I need to reintroduce raspberries to my local area. They all died off for some reason all around town 10 years ago, 10 years back, but now there's just tons of brambles around. Wow. I wonder if it was like pesticides or something? Something that was a little too harsh for it. I don't know if raspberries are particularly delicate like that. But that sucks. But yeah, reintroduce the raspberries. That'd be cool. People in town might not, like, notice, but, like, we'll know. We will know you were the savior of the raspberries. I think it was just a really bad winter. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. All these dramatic-ass coat lines. What have I done to myself? Yeah, that was definitely just sketchy stuff. Okay, let's see. Yeah, really bad winters will do it. I'm currently in an area with like really bad hard water, which has not been really great for local plant life. I think they had like a chemical spill or something and they like overtreated it, so it's a problem. If I don't filter, I literally have to filter my shower head. It's really a problem. The shop is... I wish we had tethered the shop to an actual location a little bit better, but, you know, it's... Overall, the area is pretty good. It's just the water. I have so many complaints about the water. Why is it the water? But yeah, for those who don't know, I live in an interdimensional magic shop. I'm kind of like above it, but we also have to be tethered to the local dimension or else I can't stream or do my human job, which actually makes me money. The shop doesn't make shit. Evergreen Perry, my raspberries almost all died off the first year I was growing them, but luckily the roots sent off shoots the following spring, so I have a ton of bushes. That's so cool. I love that. I can't garden for crap, so I really, honestly, that is great. That is fantastic. I was very much into wilderness survival for a long time, so I know a lot of wild stuff, but I can't cultivate anything at all. I could, however, and I've thought about doing this at some point, but it gets into that realm of, warning, don't take me verbatim, look up your own shit. But, like doing a, like, plant identification, different uses for different things kind of stream, if I ever can do a hand cam. Oh, what is that? What did I do? I almost clicked something. Oh, let's not do that. Let's see. Bash's outfit is so cool, but it's so complicated. Reasons why I've never cosplayed him. I couldn't easily... I don't like purchasing costumes because they're never to the quality you want them to be, so I've made a lot of my stuff, and his outfit is just too complicated. Too much. I could cosplay Wolfwood probably pretty... Actually, I could. I think I have a suit that would actually work. I could cosplay Wolfwood. No one needs me to cosplay Wolfwood. I don't need to cosplay Wolfwood. No one needs that. That is not a thing I need to do. I'm very much more of a Vash personality than a Wolfwood personality anyway, so that's not something I should do. We need that. No. Oh, you know what's really sad is I actually had the cross choker from high school, and I got rid of it because it was falling apart. But I could have had that, and that could have been a perfect. I don't know why I'm being so particular about this line. This line is killing me. All right, let me zoom. Will zoom help or will zoom out help? Blah, 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 blah. Wah. Ah. Okay. All right, that's gonna be as good as that's gonna get. We'll give him a little. I think that's pretty good motion. Anyway, so, all right. I love gardening, been doing that a lot of this year, got a lot of flowers growing right now, but only the late spring flowers are out at the moment. That's still really cool! Evergreen Perry, is it okay to just call you Perry? Because I'm gonna, my brain, I go too fast, and so it's trying to go instead of your actual name, which I'm sorry if it comes out like that. Spots. Oh no, Ethan, and spring flowers lovely. Yeah, they're really lovely. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. I'm glad. Oh my goodness. I need to remove a layer. One sec. Hold on. I don't know what layer I need to remove, but I need to remove something. This would be the moment where I take the coat off of my my avatar. Once I get Live 2D, I'm gonna have toggles because I'm going to have to do it myself, so I can put in as many toggles as I want. I don't know if they'll run on anything I'm gonna get, but I will be doing that. So definitely this would be the time where I'm like, okay, coat is unneeded. I honestly regret drawing the gloves, the solid gloves, as part of my design, because IRL, me, going about my life trying to pretend to be human, yeah, no, I can't actually wear full gloves for very long or else I overheat because the palms just like, I don't know, like I cook. So I've contemplated just taking the palms out of my gloves just for my own brain, to make my brain happy, but I don't know. I might end up doing that, honestly. Live 2D arc will have so much hype. Yes, I'm so excited. I haven't worked enough on it is the problem. Sweaty Palm Squad, I understand. So back when I was in my really gothy punk phase of high school, I would go to like the mall, of course, completely dressed up and like so many layers and boots and like my choker and like my fingerless black gloves, all that good stuff. And I would overheat. And then all I'd have to do is take off the damn gloves, and I was fine. I could wait. I'd have a hat on, everything, the whole thing, just the gloves. That's all I needed to remove, and it was so frustrating because the gloves are such a look, and I don't want to remove the gloves. But yeah, wow, I'm ranting about weird stuff today. I'm full stream of consciousness. had a really fun day. Bless poor Ethan. Thanks, Spots. I actually had. How was your guys' day, by the way? What has everybody been up to? Everybody doing good? Because I had a reasonable day today, which is something I don't always say when I come home from work. So I'd like to hear how you guys are doing. So I did silly things. I got to be a dinosaur for a little bit today. I got to do crafts, which I always love doing crafts, even if it's, stressful because I think something's easy and it turns out it's not easy for everyone else, which is a problem. That's really the big thing of teaching any kind of thing is this as easy as I think it is? Spots. Today was good. Last day off before I start a new job. Oh, congratulations! You excited? When do you start the new job? That's really cool. Starting new jobs are scary, but also really good. Just the change of pace is always really nice. I'm having the feeling of I need that change of pace right now, but I do love my job. It's just kind of getting stagnant. Spot super excited, and tomorrow. Oh wow, you're starting immediately. That's cool. That's great. Oh my god, you're starting on a Friday. That's so funny. You're gonna be like, hey guys, bye guys. Yeah, what was I saying? I was saying something about crafts. Yeah, no, crafts. Anytime I teach something, I have to try and figure out exactly how complicated it's going to be for other people, because my brain goes, oh, this is how you do a thing, and I don't know why it does that, but it figures things out really. I can look at something sometimes and be like, oh yes, this is exactly how I need to do this, and it's simple to me. It is not simple to other people, and I don't know. It's really hard for me to translate it to average Joe sometimes, and I try really hard to make it less complicated, and then it just kind of, I'm like, this took me 20 minutes. This is taking 2 hours. Why is that? It's perfect. Get in and out. Yeah, right. That's great. Teaching is very difficult art. It's okay. Thank you, because I struggle. I really actually very much enjoy teaching in general. I have a painting class I also teach every so often, and we do every other week, and it's really fun, and we've gotten to the point where I can get my class to actually draw their own stuff. For a while I was sketching things for them to actually do, but now they're drawing their own stuff, and right now we're doing foxes, and they aren't the best. They're a little cartoony, and I really couldn't get past it. But they're really cute. Everyone's doing such a good job, and I'm so proud of them. But, I've actually gotten to the point where I can take them step by step, and I'm like, I know it looks weird now. I know it does. But once we get to the end, it's going to look like a fox. I swear to you. It's going to be fine. Perry, the types of flowers we currently have are oxeye daisies and some other daisy-like flowers. I think it's a calendula. I can't pronounce things today. Marigolds, garden roses, rambling rose, and fuchsia. Oh, those are so pretty. Rambling rose. Are rambling roses the are those the ones that are kind of the original roses, not the hybridized ones that have a ton of petals? And that is wonderful, Ethan. So proud of your painting group. Yeah, thanks. I really love them. They're doing such a good job. We recently had to swap times up too, but I think it's actually working out better than the last one, so that's good. People are less late, which is always appreciated. Not having to start 15 minutes late because people are still on their way. But yeah, I know. I can't think of hold on, I have a phone. I could Google what a rambling rose is. Let me just do that like a smart person. Hold on, let's see. Rambling rose. Because I know roses themselves, as we know them, are very hybridized to have as many petals as they do. The original roses, I think, have 5 petals, if I recall correctly. What is a rambling rose? Rambling rose. Plant. Because apparently there's a rambling rose movie. Oh no, those are just really pretty. They're kind of like if you gave a rose a perm. And then... yes, they have 5 petals, and people around here just call them Old English roses. Oh yeah, I've heard that phrasing. But yeah, these are cute. I love them. They're so curly. I didn't need to open up this website. Why did you take me here? I wanted to look at the picture. No! But yeah, they're really pretty. Alright, let me see if I'm gonna get all of that. I don't need all this stuff open up. So, much like my laptop being a potato, my phone is also kind of a potato. It tries. It's relatively new. It's only like 4 years old, but like, it struggle. It also don't have a lot of memory, so it struggle more. You're gonna get to see how I do circles, which is make a blob and then remove the inside. This is my favorite way to do circles. It's so much easier than actually drawing a circle. I didn't do this for the glasses. I really should have, but yeah, screw it. What should I do next? I'm kind of going on like a path line here, and I miss the neck. Hold on. I realized I forgot his, so he has a high-necked undersuit on under here, and I almost missed that. Yeah. I'm gonna keep going back and forth on stuff. That's a cool technique. Thank you. I'm a trying. Yeah, so that's my favorite way to do circles, especially if you have like these little ones here. You do a big dot, and you just do a smaller dot, and you get rid of it, and now you have a perfectly outlined circle. It's not perfect, but it looks hand drawn, which is great. And now that rivet is there. All right, so let's see. And I love that his one glove, so his whole arm here, this is all leather on this side. His other arm, it's a special, for if anybody wants to go watch Trigun, I'm not going to spoil that part because it's a really cool reveal. It's part of his character of what's going on with the other arm, but that whole arm is covered in leather currently, so that is why it looks like that. But I like that the little half glove here, well, it's a full glove. Well, this glove is much shorter, and so it shows his wrist. So I had the... Perry, but yeah, I've had a good day. Painted a gate for my granddad. That was about it. That's kind of a relaxing afternoon, as long as it wasn't too hot where you're at. But yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yes, I'm gonna ramble about some gay nonsense that has been filling my brain. So we have this whole like thing that I did where it's like he's been lifted, but then like what if we set him a little bit back down, still keep him a little off kilter, and then just thumb back the wrist of this glove and just give him a little kiss to his pulse point. That's where my stupid brain is. This could be so much. Azu, my roommate, they come over and they look at this and be like, I didn't realize you were drawing not safe for work. I'm like, this is safe for work. There's a butt, but it's not like out. No one's kissing. Like this is fairly safe for work. There's no boobies. Wolfwood's tits are covered up by an arm. But but you know, and he's like, no, but yeah. Because they're very, you know, they're great, but they're doing their best. Nothing bad is happening here. But Azu's like, it's definitely not safe for work because the not safe for work stuff's about to happen. And I'm like, why are you like this? Why do you do this to my art? There's a butt, but it's not. Perry, it's pretty hot here right now, but it's not been bad today. Nothing like the past few days. Well, that's good. I'm glad. Yeah, don't mind me as I ramble about gay stuff. We're drawing gay. This is bound to happen. But yeah, so Azu's convinced this is not safe for work because it could potentially turn into it very shortly. And it's like, you know, you're not wrong, but also you're wrong. This could be totally wholesome. You could just casually set him back down once Bash realizes, oh, I might be a little gay for this man. It might be just casual. It might be fine, or it might be saucy. We don't know. They're just flirting, exactly. This is where my brain has been for like 2 months. It's a problem. I need to get out more. Perry, I need to draw some Pride Month art of my OCs, but I just keep forgetting. Oh, definitely do it. Azu, don't make me bring up. No, don't talk about the fan fiction. No one needs to know about what. Okay, I will say some of the fan fictions I have been reading that are not bad at all because there's none of that in it. Is there's one that is very. We were talking about it earlier about like the body horror aspect of Vash changing into the thing, uh, which I'm trying really hard not to spoiler now, but going through that, but like Wolfwood accepting him and calming him down and getting him back to his human state. And it was it was really well written because it also gives Vash because Vash is supposed to be actually hyper intelligent. Um, but he's a goof, which is why he does goofy things, because that's just how he is. And also he plays it up because he doesn't want people to be wary of him, because he loves people and he doesn't want them to be afraid of him. So he acts like a goofball a lot. But like the author gave him like little tendencies, like he likes numbers and little silly things, like he likes to run, and he runs really fast. And he is literally Vash the Stampede, so they gave him kind of give a little backstory to that, and I was like, oh, that's actually a really fun headcanon. I love that. It just kind of fleshed out the characters really well, and I love that shit. Fan fictions are great. I am really, really particular about them. Like, I am a problem. But yeah, so I'm really particular. I get, if the writing isn't good, even if the plot itself is like a nice idea, I can't read it. But the writing was great on that one. I don't remember what the name is to shout it out. If I can remember, I might. But it's really cool. Perry, I've been doing a JJBA drawing challenge, so I've had that taking up most of my time with art at the moment. I don't know JJBA, but art challenges. I tried to do, what was I doing? Singing challenge. I tried to do, it was like singing March, and then I just never had any time to actually do it. So I have one song that I covered on YouTube. But yeah, no, those take up so much time when you're trying really hard to do them. Spots, you are never a problem, Ethan. You are a delight. Thank you. I'm glad you think so, because I feel like a weird little gremlin most of the time. Sometimes it's a good thing. Most of the time it's like, you don't pass for a human very well, Ethan. Why are you like this? Oh, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Oh my god, no, that would be really difficult. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is such a particular art style. It's a really neat art style. I haven't actually watched any of the show. Azu has tried, but they also tried to bullhead their way through the first season, which I heard is rough, because that was way back when it first came out and they didn't have like good funding, and they changed a lot of things from the manga, etc. So it wasn't like super up to quality with like the rest of the show, and that the second season is objectively better. But Azu tried to bullhead their way through it, and I heard sad things. So they haven't been able to tell me what it's like. So Spots, the JoJo style is really detailed and a lot of fun. It really is. I love all the crazy outfits. The outfits are so cool. Like, just the style of the whole thing is just yes. The style is yes. What is this finger doing? I have, because in both Trimax and Trigun Stampede, he has the first finger here and the pinky and the thumb all actually sticking out. So I actually have fingers drawn on the other ones. But the gloves, what is the gloves doing? What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? It's fine. It's hands. No one cares. Oh, what did I do? I left that line. Oh, God, what did I do? Don't do that. The high fashion outfits are so good. They really are. Perry, Phantom Blood Part 1 is not that great, but if you can make it through to Parts 1 and 2, it gets a whole lot better. Yeah, honestly, that's what I've heard more than anything, is just power through it, or just skip the original one, just for sake of getting to the good parts. And it's on my list of things that I'd like to just check out. We make a lot of silly references to them, and like we have some D&D stuff that we will probably never actually get to do, because Azu, as much as I love them, takes forever to write things. And they're listening to me complain over there. But it's been 3 years since I played D&D with them, because they're writing a campaign that they're kind of stuck on. It's writer's block. I can't really blame them for that. But, like, there's some JoJo stuff that we were going to throw in there. There's, like, an object that, like, gives you one of the stands. or a stand, but it's like a fan kind of stand. Spot, same here. I want to watch JoJo, but never got to it either. Yeah, no, I think it'd be good. We need to, you know what? We need to do, so, Perry, you don't know this, but, Spots and I were in Hub World. It's kind of an unofficial VTuber group, though Spots doesn't actually stream. Spots is just cool. She just hangs out with us, because we don't deserve her presence, but she bestows our presence upon us all the time, and it's great, and we love her. But yeah, so Spots, that'd be really cool. We should do like an anime night sometime, just a watch along. Perry, like part 1 is actually good, but the pace and style puts people off. Same with part 2. Oh, I see. And Spot says writer's block is so hard to fight on Azu. An anime night, yeah, no, that would be really cool. We should, because we have our like hangout days where we do like games and stuff, but like I think it'd be really fun just to sit back and like stream anime and comment on it with each other, especially if we're all starting it. Cause I would like that. That'd be fun. I would also like to watch things that I don't have to like be super like aware of at all times, like something that like we've all watched and we love it, and then we can just comment on stuff. That would also be fun. I love that stuff. That is also good. Let's see. We'll have to get folks in on it. Yeah, we should. We definitely should. Azu, and then you can force all of my sad anime upon your friends. Yes, no, Azu. Oh, Azu, what is the witch anime? What is the one that's it's really good, but it's really dark and like sad at a lot of points, but it's really good. The one we just watched. It's the Wandering Witch Elena, I think. Wandering Witch Journey of Elena. Yeah, I was close. No, not this sad. Azu, please. Yeah, no, Azu likes sad things. Azu is very particular about their anime, and their particular is if it's good, it's good. Usually good stuff is sad, and that is honestly fair. It needs a seam. Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna get to coloring today. There's no way. It's already 8:30 for me. But that's fine. We can do this another time. I might work on the stuff off stream also, just to actually get this done. It's really a shame though. Coloring is my favorite part. It shouldn't be my favorite part, because it makes me feel like a child. But I really enjoy shading. It really brings things. Shading can make or break an art piece. That is something I will say. And I'm really working on like lighting and stuff, because not as happy about how I do my lighting and things like that, because some people do some really, really nice dramatic lighting that's just like, yes, perfect. Line art finishing off stream and coloring on stream. Maybe I should do that. Maybe that would be good. So maybe we'll do that for next time. I'll just line art this off stream and then we just color. That way we can chill and we can talk about the color palette and the fact that Vash, all of Trigun, I love it so much, but all of the colors change because they do a lot of dramatic lighting, which I love. I enjoy that. But color picking for the palette drove me crazy. I was like, no, this isn't what I signed up for. All right, let me finish these fingies because they're gonna drive me crazy. It's not even to say that I have a whole hand over here. At least I got my hands looking halfway decent. It takes me forever. I have to like find references and stuff to make them look nice. I have for the art of me holding the drawing pen there, that I had to literally take a picture of myself holding a pen because I realized all of the so Clip Studio is great. And it gives you resources like 3D models that you can change around so that you can draw without needing as much like reference and stuff, because you have a full reference there. You can rotate it to any angle you want, and a lot of people upload like poses and stuff, so it makes it really easy. The problem is the way I hold my pen is not the typical way people hold things, apparently, because I could not find a good one to match me and how I hold my pen. Everything looked really it's like this doesn't look right. My brain kept saying that, so I had to make my own. Taking your own reference photos is the true old school way. It really is. Something Clip Studio has added, but I have not been able to figure out very well, is it can analyze pictures for you and set up your 3D models. I don't know why I'm doing the rivets first. I shouldn't be, but let's just go ahead and do that because that's what my brain's doing. But it can actually analyze pictures for you and set up the 3D models for you. I tried to do that with the hand thing, but apparently if it's like, we did not sense a person in this picture, therefore try again. And I was like, there's not going to be a person in this picture because it's a hand. You have a whole section that is just hand poses. Why is this a problem? But yeah, no, that's me frustrated about silly things. I need to get better at my different programs because there's so many features. Like, the reason why I can even do as much as I can is because I took a computer art class in high school, which was the first year they ever offered it. Oh my god, my art teacher was great. He was the coolest dude I have ever met. And he set up the whole computer art class, and that's how I learned how to do Photoshop, which Photoshop translates into almost all of the, the general art programs. I think Paint Tool Sai was a weird curve for me, so I never ended up getting into that one. But for the most part, Photoshop translates into most things. But yeah, it's I really probably wouldn't be able to do much if it wasn't for that class. But now that I'm older and I realize I've just been kind of working around things, there's easy buttons everywhere. I just don't know how any of them work. There's probably much simpler ways I could do a lot of the things that I do, and I just haven't bothered to learn. Because I'm like, this works, this is fine. Which is exactly how I was when I was drawing in my original art class, and I did it with a mouse, and he was like, wow, you don't have to do that, you can use vector lines, but that's really good that you did this with a mouse. And I'm like, yeah, I can't draw with a mouse now, but yeah, back then. Drawing tablet upped my game quite a bit. I love the drawing tablet. It's my favorite thing. It's just the one thing I've spent big money on that I don't feel bad about. It was a worthwhile purchase. We got this one because I have one with a screen in it now. I used to use a bamboo, like the really simple basic $50 ones that you just plug in, and like you have to train your brain to like draw down on your lap but also look at the screen, which is very much a learning curve. Still not that bad, but okay, so how is my line art looking? It's not looking too bad. I'm also at 150, so that doesn't help. Yeah, I'm enjoying the line art. Okay, I still have to go back and do Woo Woo's fingies. What are you doing here? What is this? What is all this jaggy stuff? This is where you guys get to figure out how much of a perfectionist I am. I just do this. I also didn't do any of the... I keep trying to go over into the screen that is OBS, and that's not good. Ethan says it's not too bad when it looks at me. Thank you! I'm glad you like it. Like I said, I'm very particular. I'm definitely gonna have to do Woo-Woo's hair. Oh no, because this is all in the clothes outline, so I can do his hair. I should do his hair on a separate layer entirely anyway, because it goes all into his face. Okay, so since I'm over here, since we're doing the thing where I go and hop around, I'm gonna go back to this one. Yes, this is the outlines. So let's do Woo Woo. Let's do Wolfwood. I'm never gonna get that. It's the funniest thing to me is that everyone's been calling him Woo Woo. It's so fucking funny. It's even better because like he has a billion nicknames for Vash, but Vash just calls him Wolfwood. And to have the fandom call Wolfwood Woo Woo is so fucking funny to me. Let's see. That actually is a really good curve for his aquiline nose. He deserves a good nickname too. He does. I would probably be a little shit and call him Wolfie. Were this a person I could actually meet, I would probably end up calling him Wolfie, and he would probably hate it, but it would be very funny to watch him be irritated by it. Now the lips. I'm still not completely sold on his mouth, but it's not too bad. His nostril is hidden under his glasses, so I don't even know if I want to bother with it. I'll leave it. And I also have to figure out how I'm doing his stubble, because I just kind of drew stubble on, but I didn't really think this through. Hold on. Do I want to go up? Yeah, I can go up. Perry, right. I'm gonna go as it is late-ish here, and I'm gonna try and get up early. So yeah, have a wonderful rest of the stream. Thank you! Thank you so much for coming! It was lovely to have you, and welcome. I hope you stop by sometime again. It'd be lovely to have you. Tell me more about your garden. I love garden stuff. Like I said, I can't garden myself, but I like hearing about plants. Plants are cool. Alright, good night! Alright. Hey Necro, how you been? I'm good. We're drawing some Trigun gay, so some Vashwood. Oh my god, Spotch, you'll think this is I think you'll love this. I saw someone comment. I think it was on like Tumblr or something. God knows, I've been way down this rabbit hole for way too long. I've been on Tumblr. Someone said it was a missed opportunity. So this is Vash and Wolfwood, a completely missed opportunity to call the ship name Whoosh. Whoosh. Which I adore so much. Oh my god, I think it's the funniest thing. How you doing, Necro, by the way? How's your day been? Whoosh! I love this so much. It's beautiful. Oh, and there's a ship. So the girls, so in the 98 anime, they ship them with the girls that follow after Vash. So Vash is wanted for $60 million double dollars for probably stuff he didn't really do, but he's in trouble and he's considered, you know, a disaster waiting to happen. So there's this insurance company that constantly has to do payouts for problems that he supposedly caused, like big like property damage, etc., etc. So they send out these two insurance girls to find Vash the Stampede and to like try and subvert him from breaking stuff and causing problems. And so in the 98 anime, instead of, you know, hinting heavily at the ship that is, you know, Vashwood, they gave them the insurance girls. Millie, the tall, sweet one, went with Wolfwood, and Meryl, the short Spitfire, went with Vash, and like it was really sweet and cute, and I actually really liked it. However, the ship so we have Vashwood, right? So they're like, well, then that just leaves the insurance girls together. They should be gay, so they call them the Insurance Wives, and I think that's the cutest fucking thing ever, and I love it so much. The Insurance Wives. The bi icon at work, yes. But I love it so much. It's so cute. The Insurance Wives. And it's really funny because they don't have good ship names for the like the hetero couples, which is kind of sad. It's kind of just like Vash Meryl and Millie Wood, which is fine. But it's like give them something cute at least. Okay, this isn't too bad. I want him to look cheeky, like he's like totally teasing him. He knows what he's doing. He's being a little shit. That is Wolfwood in a nutshell. They're both little shits in different ways. And I love it so much. I really need to find a different fandom to like get hung up on for a while. Just a break. I need a small break from the disaster gaze for a little bit. But I also don't wanna, because it makes me happy. Oh welcome Necro, if you're still here. I don't know if you're still hanging around, but have you seen Trigun? Any iteration of it? It can be the 98, the new one that just came out, Trigun Stampede, or like the manga, which is Trigun Maximum. Because this is what this is from, if you haven't seen it. And it's really good, and I highly recommend it, but as I've been warning everyone, it's very dark. If you want the lightest, hardest one, that would be the 98 anime. And it's significantly less dark than the other two. Spots, if you want fun action with a lot of chaos fighting, Hell's Paradise is a brilliantly fun ride. Ooh, okay. I will look that up. I gotta write these down. I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna have to go back through stream later and be like, okay, so I want Hell's Paradise, and then the other one. Oh, what was the other one? It was recommended earlier. It was like something with fighting. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go back through. I'll remember it later when I'm not trying to think about it. That's also, my brain is very, so we're gonna think about this in your subconscious for like the next 4 hours, and we will not figure out the answer to this problem until exactly that time. So you're gonna be trying to sleep, and then you're gonna think of the name of the thing that you wanted hours ago. And that's just how it's gonna be. It's very a problem. It's like, guy, what you doing? Don't do me like this. It's very nice. It's got some NSFW stuff, but nothing major. So it's like panty shots NSFW, or like they doing things and stuff. Cause like I can handle like little naughty shots. Those are fine, but like we're currently slogging through an anime that has way more not safe for work things than either of us are comfortable for. Like nudity kind of stuff. It is just boobies. That's fine. I don't know about much else, but boobies is fine. I am not afraid of the boobaloo. That is the one thing. Like when I was doing my list for commissions, which I completely have to rework at this point. It's so old. I sort of have a will do not safe for work, but only at like an upcharge and like at my discretion, and it was very vague. My whole thing is very much like, I don't know what I'd actually be comfortable with doing. I don't know if I'd be comfortable with actual like naughty things, but like if it's just like boobies just chilling, like if we can just have someone, they're just reading a book or something, they just don't have a shirt on, that's fine, like something like that. I don't care about that, but like, or like tasteful like pinup stuff. But like, yeah, no, the boobaloos don't scare me. Mostly just the bazongas. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. That's not the worst thing. Let's see. Let's go ahead and draw his eye before I completely mess up this face by drawing the sunglasses over them. I also don't know what color I should do Wolfwood's eyes. It changes in panels, in the anime, quite a bit. Mostly it's just dark. Other than that, I don't really know what color they're supposed to be. I have color picked. Hold on, where's my color picker? Oh, did I turn that back on? I did turn that back on. Oh, right, I'm sideways. Hold on one second. Color picker for his eyes was... Oh god, what did I do? Why am I like this? What was the color picker for his eyes? This was his hair? No, that was his suit. No, that was his hair. Hold on. I forgot. This was his suit. This is his skin. This is his shoes. I think this was his eyes. It's kind of a dark yeah, that was his eyes. That's right here. That was it. It's kind of like a really dark purple in the one panel I managed to color pick from, but it's one of those animes where everything's like dramatic lighting and stuff, so you're never sure. And then he wears sunglasses half the time. In the newer one, in Stampede, he wears sunglasses almost 100% of the time, which makes it even worse. Because the only time you see him from the side, so you can actually get a look at his iris, is when it's in dramatic lighting, because they're in a fight or something, and he's having a dramatic moment of, oh no, a thing is about to happen. And, oh man, hold on, one sec. And that's fine. That's totally fine. I need to be able to color pick. Oh, that's hard, and they didn't put out any good character reference. Not really. I've seen some official art that I color picked from for Stampede. but it's not like he still has his sunglasses on, so he's covered with his purple black sunglass shades, so you really can't color pick his eyes. And then for the original, they never really released a lot of colored reference sheets. They released just the sketchy ones of like their personal reference sheets for how they draw the character, and I think someone colorized them. I don't know if it's the official colorizing, but it's not. It's like super blurry and it's really hard to see, and so it's just sort of. And then of course Naito, all the manga art cover is it's watercolors, so it changes a lot. And like I said, Vash goes through so many iterations of his fucking costume. I love him so much. Dramatic little shit with his fucking bulletproof coat that changes all the time. Ah! But yeah, no, the color palette changes quite a bit, and I had to go with the most. What I did for this one, for Vash, I did the one that just looked nicest, because if it's really dramatic, it gets that really sharp red tone that's just. As much as I like it, if I'm not doing drama, I don't want to have the really harsh red on the screen. So I went with one that just is nice. I went with the nicest one that seemed to appear the most. Also, Wolfwood looks like he's being a sly little shit, but he also looked like he in love as fuck. And that was exactly what I was going for. I'm very happy. I just need to do his eyelid nice. There we go. Understandable, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta go with what makes you happy. Alright. This is supposed to be a little bit more like hee. I'm like, but it doesn't feel very. It feels very. Hold on. Let's adjust his eyebrow. I need this expression to be right. I need him to look like he's being an impish little shit. I think that's a little bit better. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if you guys can even see what I'm adjusting. Yeah, let's go there. I think that's a little bit better. Versus that, which just looks like it's hopelessly in love, which I need a little bit more impish in this. Actually, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to pause for like a hot sec, and I'm going to go, because my asthma and the sinuses are doing a thing, so I'll be right back. Give me just a sec. Hey, thank you guys for waiting for me. I just exercised some demons out of my face, so that's, I feel much better. Hopefully you can hear it in my voice. It sounds a little bit better. The problems with talking, unfortunately, I am talking down in my chest right now, but it still travels up through my nose, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's just my natural cadence. Or not, but human speech is such an intricate little thing. Like, if anybody's looked at, like... Oh my gosh, have you ever looked at, like, a video of them working on, like, a larynx? It's the coolest thing. We basically speak through a little itty-bitty reed in our throats, and the sound travels from... You can talk down in your chest, you can resonate more in your throat, you can resonate more in your nose. I somehow am both resonating in my chest and in my nose at the same time, and I don't know how the fuck I'm doing that. I wish I could control it, but I can't. I also wish I could talk deeper. If I could get my voice down in my chest even more, that would be great. I'd love to sound like raw, like an anime character or something, but I can't. Not for long and not for any sort of, you know, any sort of believable tone. Let me see. Alrighty. Back to this. And draw him eyeballs. Let's see. I feel like doing the thing where I just erase. I might still do that. Here we go. That's pretty good. And then his iris would be, and be farther back. His iris, his pupil. Saying iris. Alright. It also would be less on both sides. I love eyes. I love how they actually function. It's so cool. This is a moment where if Grim was in chat, she could tell us cool shit about eyes because she actually knows things. But, like, the fact that it's not just, you know, a little bit of color plastered on surrounding a dark circle, it's actually a completely concave little, like, notch in your eyeball that's just covered up by, like, jelly. And you see through that, and it's really cool. But it's like the three-dimensional way the eye works is fascinating to me. It's just so neat. Okay, so we've done that. Let's put his sunglasses on and let's do his hair. Because I gotta do this boy's hair. It very flows. I think I could actually probably turn this right. You're wondering why it's zooming weird. It's because I have it currently tilted at an angle so I can see his face straight on. It helps quite a bit with making sure everything's good. Does he look like he's looking at him? Yeah, he do. Okay, good. I do need to put some stubble on him. I'll put that on the hair layer. Let me make a hair layer. I'm jumping around. Do I want to do the glass? Let's do the hair first. Let's go ahead and get the hair done. Let's get it out of the way. And I'll come back. So let's do hair. It's just specifically Wolfwood's hair because Vash's hair doesn't really run into anything because it's sticking straight up. Let's see. Let's rotate you back. And let's get to work. I'll zoom out for this. I love this. I do actually really like doing the hair portion of any sort of piece. It just speaks to me. Don't ask me why, but it do. It just makes me very happy. It's very flowy. It's just cool. I'm trying to give it a little bit of movement because he is looking down over him. But this is the 98 version, and they don't have as much free hair movement because budget. So I'm trying to adhere to a little bit of the standard for that. The newer ones, Stampede, they have so much, like, Wolfwood's hair is so fucking nice. Like, he looked like he walked out of salon, like, all the time. And I don't know why I'm talking like I am. Please excuse me. But his hair looks so nice and like flowy. Like it's like messy, but like in a good way. 90s hair can't move. It just is not allowed. Right, exactly. And honestly, I wouldn't think Vash's hair could move at all because of how much hair gel is clearly in this boy's scalp. But they also, whenever there was a dramatic wind that blew by or he like rushed aside, it would actually, his hair would move with it. And I'm just like, is this anti-gravity? Is this hair gel? Like what magic controls your follicles, sir? Because then you'd see him in his comfy clothes in his hotel room with his hair down and he looks kind of like baby girl except not as like, you know, not as much. It's just his hair is flopped over his forehead and he looks really soft. And it's like, what is your hair? Why is it doing what it does? What is going on? It's definitely hair gel. It's got to be hair gel. Based on like lore things, but like it's got to be hair gel. Meanwhile, spoilers for Stampede, so I shouldn't probably say those. But there's a moment where you get the OG hair back. That's all I'll say is you get the OG hair like right at like the last episode, and it's really cool. But it's like, for why though? For why though? It looked good. They did actually a really great job of rendering it in 3D. Like I was very surprised, genuinely, very happily surprised with how good it looked in the 3D. Everything they did was really nice. I also liked how some panels were actually 2D animated. Anything they could get away with that's like a still, they would do some 2D animation for it. I think I just said that backwards earlier, but yeah, so the whole thing is 3D animated, but they do a couple things with like 2D animation. They also do some backstory for like Wolfwood in 2D, and it's like really nice, and like I really appreciated it. It just really gave emphasis to the whole, you know, this is some shit that went down. Oh, nice. That's fun to know. Yeah, it's really cool. I absolutely adore just the style of it. Like it is a big, like Meryl's outfit and everything is really different. Like their outfits and stuff are really different. And I'm wondering if they're going to go back to that for season 2 because, you know, they've all just been through some stuff. They've all just, you know, had a lot of character growth moments and they've got to become their own people and the time it takes between, because there's a time gap between season 1 and 2. There will be. There always is. No, I didn't mean to click that. Don't click that. Why are you doing like this? Okay. I accidentally hit OBS. Don't mean to. It's fine. But yeah, so I'm really wondering if like how much the style change is going to be. Are we going to get OG Vash coat, or are we going back to the more, it's a standard coat that you'd be given on the ship? Because the whole thing with Vash's coat in like the manga, at least, I don't know so much about the anime. I guess a little bit in the anime is his coat is tailor-made for him to be like bulletproof, yada yada yada. It depends on which coat in particular, because his coat isn't originally bulletproof, which is why in the very beginning of the manga he's got like bullet holes like all throughout his coattails, and his coat is so fucked up. But it is bulletproof later on, which is probably also why he can get away with the undersuit that is just so Vash, buddy. Why is there not a stomach part to your undersuit? I thought it was supposed to be armor. But it's man should not strut around without his coat off. That's all I'm saying. He gonna attract attention, and he's trying really hard not to attract attention. Buddy. Oh, I am too gay for this. Please excuse. He has to show the tummy. He does have to. Oh, it's so funny because I didn't know. I always saw that in like fan art and stuff, and I didn't know because I have only read the manga recently. So I didn't know that was like a canon thing, and I was just like, oh my god. This is official. This is not just someone putting him in an outfit. This is the official shit. Holy crap. I love that. that. It makes me so happy. I love when you think something is like Wolfwood's choker being semi-official because it's on some of the figurines is great to me. I thought that was just them turning Wolfwood into a little because he strikes me as a gothy emo little bitch sometimes. So like that's a good aesthetic for him. Give him the choker. I definitely made his hair way too long on his neck here, but I don't care. I do care actually. I don't care. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see. There we go. That's better. Then we'll just erase where's one's a thumb. There we go. And get rid of that. Perfect. And then also get rid of this out of here. Wow. Let's see. Hold on. Let's straighten this back up so I can see how gravity works. I don't want to move this, but I also do want to move it. I guess it'd be fine if it hangs in his face a little bit. It's not going to cover his eyeball up. Okay, Spots. Okay, I've got to head off for the night, but it's been a blast. Thank you for coming. I was so glad to have you. Can't wait to see more later. Okay, cool. I will definitely let you guys know when we're doing this again. But thank you so much for stopping by. It's been great to have you hanging out here with me. There is my medicine alarm. Give me sorry. That was loud. I did not mean. I can't turn that off, but I also can't silence it. I can silence my phone and it will still go off. Give me just a minute. Let me take my medicine. I don't have to mute for this. It's right here. I keep it right next to me because usually I'm at my computer when it is nighttime. Ah! All right. Cool. Let's see. We'll go for a little bit longer. I want to at least try and get Wolfwood's face done while I'm on stream. I'm definitely going to have to work on this off stream and then do coloring I think next time. I think that would be fun. Let's do a little bit. I need some gravity going on here. I know 90s anime doesn't have a lot of gravity to their hair. Actually, current anime doesn't have a lot of gravity to their hair all the time, but it needs some more gravity than it has currently. It also needs directional hair lines. Let's turn this off. How much do I want? That's a question. That's always the question, is how much is too much? What is not enough? What is too much? It's a fine balance. It is a very fine balance, honestly. And I am a person who likes excess details because, yes. And for no other reason, honestly. Just because I can. Should probably also put a little bit of Wolfwood sideburns in here. I think it would be about this much. Hold on. Let's see. Let's rotate him back. Let's see. Yeah, I think they'd be right about here. Would be some sideburn. I also feel like, am I missing? Is this? So if sideburns here, yeah. So this needs to be covered. Hold on. This needs to go up into here, and I need to salvage this because otherwise we're going to see his hairline, and we shouldn't because his hair is shaggy. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's see, what do I feel like? There we go, that's what I want. I want something like that. Go like this. Yeah, that makes me happy. I'm definitely gonna just have to darken, let's see, outlines, so that can go away here. That's perfect. It's pretty good for hair, I think, for now. Let's put his stubble on. So let's see, what do I feel like for his stubble? Does he need a little bit of the shaggy stubble. I also really liked in the other one, it was a little bit more on his jawline, like that. I just don't want to do too much because then it starts looking a little... I don't want him to look like Shaggy. Much as I keep saying, his hair is... I think that should be enough. I think that's pretty good for his stubble. Because he doesn't have a lot of stubble. He just has constant facial hair. Okay. Alright, now I need to go back to the clothes layer so I can draw his sunglasses. Oh, sunglasses. I made the glasses on Vash too detailed to not make these detailed. Oh, what did I do? Why am I like this? Alright. Let's see. Oh, that's a good line. There we go. I didn't think it was gonna be that. Drawing straight lines for me is not super easy. Okay. That's stupid. Ignore me. I'm tired. I'm just happy to be here. I love hanging out with y'all, doing art and fun stuff. This is a blast, honestly. I've been making so many new friends. I got some new followers who I'm hoping to stick around for some other art streams. It'll be so much fun. Have a little bit more talking. We can talk about some anime. That'd be great. I think it'd be cool. I'm excited to make new friends. At any point in time, I'm excited to make new friends. Am I good at it, IRL? No, not at all, because I am an awkward little creature in real life. But here is a nice little comfy space. I can make it comfy for you guys. I try to, at any rate. And I am always... What do I do for these? What do I do for these? Because I want them... They wouldn't be as thick as Vash's, because he's got kind of, like, thick... Like, it's straight up glass. I'm trying to think. I guess it would just be rims. Because it's sunglasses, so it would be completely rimmed. And... I'm just gonna go ahead and do it like that. So I have a good angle on this. I can make this a little so you can see his actual nostril a little bit. Not that you really can see it at all, but it makes me happy. If it makes you happy, then it can't be that bad. Oh, I'm definitely tired. I've gotten to the singing portion of the night. Really should do a karaoke stream at some point. I don't know how I'd do it, and I'd have to really practice, but I would actually enjoy that quite a bit. I don't know if y'all would like that. I hope so. I think it'd be a good time, if nothing else. Future stream ideas. Let's see. And then just heavy rims at the top. And smaller rims at the sides. We're just going to do this super sketchy and just erase it because I don't feel like putting in the effort, much as I'd like to. I can't draw straight lines and I don't want to hit Control-Z / just hit the back button. I don't do Control-Z a lot. It also doesn't help that I'm over at a tablet and reaching over to my laptop and Control-Z-ing is kind of annoying. But hopefully these come off as sunglasses. Sunglasses have layers. I don't know. They have frames, not just a solid piece of plastic. Sometimes they are, but those usually aren't great quality ones. And I feel like Wolf would, much as he wouldn't spend a lot of money on himself, he would actually have decent quality sunglasses, because they have to withstand all of his craziness all the time. Running around, shooting things. Put the little thing on there, and then it does curve. Sunglasses actually have a thicker brim usually. It's usually just a little plastic thing. It doesn't actually have the little... Yeah, that was something like this. Something sort of like this at any rate. Oh, there we go. That's what I want. Okay. It looks sort of silly. I think there's also the problem of it doesn't have a lot of depth to the sunglasses have. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, so it needs an extra. It needs a little extra. Not for anyone else's sake other than mine. But we need to thicken these boys up. These aren't supers, they're really wibbly, but I think they're fine. And you wouldn't be able to see the inside, so I don't have to do it like I did Vash's. Same thing with this, you wouldn't be able to see the other arm for the... I'm just gonna make a little line there. We'll pretend that's accurate. That's fine. Okay, so last thing I'm gonna do the little blushies. These will all change color by the end, which is good. I think we might call it here, because the problem is I don't want to stop. I really don't. I want to keep going. Oh, what time is it? We'll say 9:30. 9:30 will be our call time. For me, I don't know what it is for you, so it'll be like 20 minutes, so we'll say that. I enjoy art. I also can continue doing art for hours on end and not realize time has passed. It's a really nice, relaxing time. Do a little collarbone. I've done collarbones the same way for the longest time, and I just feel like I need a little style change for them. Like I need to be able to do the hollow of the throat. There's a little bit of cleavage. Just a hair for his massive pecs. I am debating whether or not I want to put like a peak of fluff on his chest or not. I might. We'll get there eventually. I'll decide later. But yeah. There's also a reason why I didn't separate the two layers, the characters into two different layers, is because a lot of their stuff overlaps so much on this picture. So, I'll go like this. So it wouldn't really be worth it to separate it out like that. I'm so particular. That is literally the one thing, is I feel bad for having to put you guys through me fussing with my line art all the time. So much line art problems. It's a little time. Let's see. This is Wolfwood's jacket. Peekin'. Well, actually, it's funny because his shirt kind of overlaps the jacket more than anything, and they don't really have because it's a nice suit jacket, so it would have a collar, but they don't really draw that, and I can't blame them because, like, I would also forget. I say as a person who gets really particular about details. But yeah, no, I would also forget if I had my, shirt pinned to be exceedingly like. There's no reason a Wolfwood needs his shirt open this far, buddy. What are you doing? Why we showing the boobas? Quite so. I did also make this much farther down than it required to be. That's my bad. But like, if you watch Badlands Rumble, that's another thing, the movie. So 98 had it actually does tie into the series. It's supposed to canonically be somewhere between Vash meeting Wolfwood and then Vash meeting Legato, who is an asshole. We don't want to talk about him. I don't like him. He's a problem. He's a problem who actually has a tragic backstory in the manga. They don't give him a backstory in the anime as much. Uh, Stampede has not gotten there yet, so they don't have to worry about it. But yeah, so anyway, there is a movie. The Trigun movie, Badlands Rumble, is canonically somewhere in between that time period. So it technically is the same Wolfwood, but in the movie, Wolfwood's like that his freaking thing is unbuttoned so much farther down than in the anime, and I think it's the funniest thing. It's like, did they do this as a fan service? They definitely did it as a fan service. Like they had to have. And I think that's really funny. It's just hysterical to me. Alright, let's see. Wolfwood shirt collar. This is the problem, is when I go to change the colors on some of this outline, on some of these outlines, for the sake of the way I do things, which I've gotten to the point where I don't like stark black outlines on things. I like the softer, it's, you know, a tone of what it's colored around it. And I really like that. The problem is when I go back and change all these colors, it's... Yeah. I really have just... What is this? What was I doing here? What was this? What is that? I can't even tell what I had drawn there. That was definitely me sketching something and then erasing. I just want to know what it was. Oh well. It's not a big deal. Just brain. Okie dokie. Because it's definitely too high up to be anything. Did I put... What is that? This is gonna drive me crazy. Let's see. Well, I'm on clothes. Okay, cool. Oh, and I did put one of his little strappies here. I can see it barely. Which that didn't really need to go there. Oh, I have to remember buckles. Buckles go like we'll just put it like that. It is what it is. You can't see it for shit anyway. And then we're trying not to do too many tangent lines. So stuff that doesn't go together that looks like it goes together because of the way you drew it. So I'm struggling. No, that should actually be a continuous line. Yeah. So that should actually... This should go into here. And then I don't know that I need to draw the other side of his cheek like that, because I kind of like it the way it is. Because I considered doing the bottom teeth, but I just don't think it's worth it, so to speak. But yeah, let's see. Here is the front of his coat. Red buttons. Let me erase that. I'm so happy people stopped and hung out with me today. This has been a really great day. I haven't streamed in so long, and I am very sorry about that. I am definitely going to try and stream more often. But I've been so busy with work. And the lady who just started is leaving again. So tomorrow's her last day. Which is not going to help with my workload at all. So that is what it is. Okay, I haven't missed anything between here and there. So that's good. I do have to make sure I get Vash's elbow in, which I hate that I'm... should do the other hand. I don't think I should start the other hand now. I actually should call it now. I think I'm at a good stopping point. How is it looking? Let's see. You know what? It's looking pretty good. I do need to put the whites in the eyes so they don't look like terrified, but otherwise I think it's doing pretty good. I think it has just the right amount of folds on everything, because I can get really excessive with folds. Oh my god. Folds, seams. I like seams. I don't know why. This is just how I am. It helps. I mean, with gloves, like, you have to put a seam in or it just looks like fingers. But like, yeah, this is what I'm like. Hold on. I'm just realizing how much that looks like it goes into each other, and we don't want that. Let's give it a little bit of gap. We need a little bit of gap here. There we go. That's a little bit better. A little bit, anyway. Not a lot, but it's something. What was I talking about? I don't know what I was talking about. It's gone. Okay, that's fine. It wasn't even seams, yes. No, I like the shirt seams at like the shoulders and making sure that all that's done. Like he's got the seam down the side of his coat. I don't know what seams to put in for his weird little tail thingies that are the front part of his jacket. But yeah, I also don't know why. Why does the coat? Why does it have so many layers? Like, what is this? Like it's a thing. So like on Vash. So let's say this is the regular coat, right? And it does coat things. It's completely fine, exactly the way it is. Here's the coat, right? But then he has this little thing that just goes over like this, no reason, and then also it buttons over top of it. So like there is zero reason. Like it's not like an access thing. It's just extra. And it doesn't even, like, it's it's pinned into the thing. I'm like, why? For why? Why did you, why do you have flaps here, sir? Why is there an extra layer on top of your jacket that is unneeded? But yes, that's these are the questions that plague me. This is how I am. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and call it here for tonight. I'm still feeling like Wolfwood's fingies are too skinny. Do I need to make his hands bigger? It's just compared to Vash's hands, they look tiny. And they're also hidden. I'll fix them. They'll be fine. I used the reference pose that I drew for a commission for Ossian, doing something very similar. It's Knives picking him up, which is really funny. His character that he is, his VTuber model, essentially. Because he is a... Oh, what is it? Oh, brain. I think I'm too tired to actually remember. Oh my god, I can see his whole face and everything. He's not a dragon. Is he a dragon? He's a harpy, right? No. Yes? Harpy. I think it's harpy eagle. Harpy eagle dragon. Something like that. I am tired. Holy crap. I should definitely go to bed. But yeah, so I drew something for him where he's being lifted by knives, and I remember having to adjust the hands. I'm gonna have to double check. I will by the time we do this next time it's gonna be fully outlined so we can do colors. But you guys got to enjoy the fun part, which is the face, not the gun, because I did actually put a lot of detail into that. So that'll be different. You guys don't have to watch me struggle with the boots. The boots were hard to draw. I don't like drawing feet. They're stupid complicated for no reason. They're also cool though. Like I did do a what was like a reference sketch thing with a bunch of feet with my friends. We've done like we never did hands. We did cats, we did birds, we did poses, and we did feet for some reason. I don't know why we got onto feet. But breaking it down into the parts and the way they move is really neat, because you look at like human feet at the bottom, they actually do have, you kind of have toe beans. Not really, but kinda. Like it all relates to, because they're all mammals. But I think that's interesting, but that's me because I'm a weird anatomy, science, blah 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 nerd. But feet, shoes, fucking shoes. I hate drawing shoes at angles. There's a reason why Wolfwood's feet look weird. Why they're supposed to be like nice dress shoes, but they don't look like nice dress shoes. They also didn't have really good shots in any of the 98 anime. The Trimax one has much better shoe views, but you know, I couldn't put in a lot of detail for that. And then, oh my god, the loafers, the cursed ass loafers on Tri-Stampede, Tri-Stamp. Okay, so let me not get into another rant about something. Let me hit save before something crashes. And I think I might be able to get away with layers a little bit more than I thought I could, which is good. I just have to be a little careful. If it starts lagging a lot, I will definitely kind of tone down the amount of layers I use. But for the most part, hold on one sec. Okay, good. I thought a line went in somewhere and didn't need to go. All right, so for the most part, we are doing pretty good. But thank you guys so much for coming. I have had such a good night with you guys. I will hopefully stream soon. Oh, I forgot, and I'll tell spots later. But I actually hit 100 followers on Twitter recently. Oh, this is frozen. Has anybody seen anything for a while? Oh no. Okay, that scared the crap out of me. The little bars that jump up and down. I don't know what they're actually called for the music. Just were like completely frozen in time, and I thought I wasn't. Oh my god. I thought stream was broke. Anyway, on that note, what was I saying? Yes, so I hit 100 followers on Twitter. So I will hopefully very soon be posting a emote raffle, which I don't have any emotes on my channel, obviously, because I can't really have them until I hit, affiliate. Is that the term for the first major milestone? Whatever the first major milestone is. But yeah, so we're going to be doing some emotes. I'm going to be giving away some emotes, essentially. I'm going to do some free art. So if you're interested in that, keep an eye out for it. I will be posting it soon. I just have to make up a nice little template for it, because I haven't done a raffle before. I think that'll be fun, a little giveaway. So it'll be cool. But yeah, we're just going to be doing some art. But yeah, it's been a lovely time having you guys here. I will see you next time for probably more gay. I have flower crowns and things that I wanted to do for Pride, but this is good. I think this is a fantastic way to celebrate the holiday. But have a lovely evening. I hope the rest of your week goes well. I will try and stream soon. I might try and stream a little bit earlier so that maybe Ossian can join us or something, because he has to go to sleep much sooner than I do because he's ahead of time on the other side of the world. So I'll see if he wants to hang out for so he can nerd out about some Trigun. But yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Have a lovely evening, and it was great having you. Bye-bye!